What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk, and I am back with another video. I'm about to talk about why Errol Spence Jr. needs to have a flawless victory over Mikey Garcia come March 16th, where he will be defending his IBF welterweight title. We all know that Mikey Garcia is coming up from 135. Coming up 12 pounds, 2 divisions, to meet what a lot of people perceive is the boogeyman of the division, or at least one of the boogeymans of the division, along with Terrence Bud Crawford. But this is a fight that has been sought out repeatedly by Mikey Garcia, who is a 4-division world champion. He won titles at 126, 130, 135, in 140. He is a great fighter. He's a top 10 pound-for-pound boxer today. He's been in the ring with the likes of Adrian Broner, Robert Easter Jr., Sergey Lipinets. He was in there with Rocky Martinez, Orlando Salido. You know, he's been in there with some quality fighters, and he's proven himself to be one of the better fighters of this era in boxing. He's a hard puncher, very accurate and precise, has very good punch placement. He's very articulate, has a high ring IQ when it comes to that square circle. He is an excellent counter puncher. His ability to lull you into his type of fight, to make you fight at his pace, is something that you have to respect and tip your hat off to him. But by all means, this is what's being perceived by not only boxing fans, but also boxing pundits, sports journalists, reporters, casuals, you name it. Everybody you ask, for the most part, is giving Mikey Garcia slim to none in terms of his chances of beating Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. is an undefeated, body-punching, powerful welterweight who is very skilled, but also has his limitations and his flaws that have been assessed throughout his career. He's 28 years old. He will be looking to make the third defense of his title. This by far will be the biggest name and best fighter on his resume. But an asterisk may be placed next to this victory if he gets it, not by me, but by people who feel that this fight shouldn't even happen, at least under this situation, these stipulations. A lot of people feel that Mikey Garcia should have got more accustomed to 147 before jumping in head first. This kind of reminds me of when Amir Khan, back 3 years ago, I believe, 3 or 4 years ago, went up to 160 to face Canelo Alvarez, was doing excellent and got caught by a right hand or left hook, I can't remember right now off the top of my head, and was instantly, before he hit the canvas, was put to sleep, and that was a brutal knockout. Amir Khan will go on to miss the next 2 years, I believe, of action, dealing with, obviously recovering from that hellacious knockout loss at the hands of Canelo Alvarez, but also other shit he was dealing with at the time. But I'm going to tell you why Errol Spence can't afford to do what Canelo Alvarez did versus Amir Khan. He cannot allow Mikey Garcia to win one round, or people going to instantly question him. He's already talking about if this fight goes as planned, like he's envisioned and he's training for, he's going to be the man in this sport. I have to tell him to pump the brakes on that, because as great as Mikey Garcia is, he's still a lightweight moving up 12 pounds, 2 divisions to 147 to fight as a welterweight against you, who is much bigger naturally than he is. But if y'all familiar with Mortal Kombat, I know all of y'all are, when you get a flawless victory, it's just flawless. in every sense of the word. There's no need to go into it. But for y'all that might not know, y'all youngins, flawless is perfect. You wasn't touched. You wasn't grazed, scratched, swung at. It was just a ass beating from beginning to end. He needs to finish Mikey Garcia fatality type shit. Not to say kill the man or seriously harm him, but he needs to go in there and make a statement with guys that are thinking about moving up 1 or 2 or 3 weight classes to face a naturally bigger guy that know it's levels to this shit, not only skill-wise, but size-wise. He needs to go in there and fuck Mikey Garcia up. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Mikey Garcia cannot get out of the first round if you are Errol Spence. There's no way you can allow him to get out of the first round. Doesn't matter how great he is. If you are as good as you say you are, you need to go in there and prove it against a great little guy. I'm not going to say Errol Spence is a great fighter because he's not right now. He's very good, has the potential to be great, but he's going to have the names of Keith Thurman, Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia on his resume to be labeled as a great fighter. He has great potential, has great skill set, but he's not a great fighter because he hasn't done enough. Yes, he has Lamont Peterson on his resume, a very good win. Yes, he has Kell Brook on his resume, a very good win. The guy he took the title from over there in his home country of the UK. But that's not enough. Yes, he has Chris Algieri on his resume, a former champion, a good fighter. But that's not enough. Those 3 names alone are not going to make me say he's a great fighter. Doesn't matter how much I think he can run a division or that he could, be this and that as a pound-for-pound fighter, a multi-weight champion. Until he does it, until my eyes sees it and everybody else that are waiting to see him against even, playing field competition that are close to his level, he's going to be looked at as a very good fighter with the potential to be great. But first, he has to take care of business March 16. He's fighting in Dallas at the Cowboys Stadium. This is his first pay-per-view. Fox on pay-per-view. So he's going to be looking to draw in a sold-out crowd and as well as have fans all over the world spend their hard-earned money to watch him versus Mikey Garcia. He's going to have to be flawless. It's going to have to be a brutal, Canelo Alvarez knockout over Amir Khan type result. And I mean, in the first round, and I'm going to make another video as to why I feel like, he shouldn't be criticized if it goes a few rounds or maybe go to full distance because of his experience needed against this type of fight. But from this POV in this video, for all his fans, for all the shit he's been talking, about Keith Thurman and Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter, if he think he can do what the hell we expected him to do against Mikey Garcia to those guys, he needs to do it against Mikey Garcia first because those guys are going to be watching closely. And even guys who haven't been, eager to fight him, Danny Garcia, Adrian Broner, you got to throw his name in there just because he always can talk himself into a fight. But those 5 guys and other fucking fighters that we are not even thinking about right now are going to be watching this fight closely. They're going to be saying, oh, shit, Mikey got out of round 1. Mikey got out of round 2. Mikey got out of round 3. Oh, Mikey did this. Oh, I'm adequate at that. So the pressure is on Errol Spence. Errol Spence, for all pretenses, just needs to show up. He just needs to show up, be in shape, and do his thing. Mikey Garcia is the one that has the uphill battle. He's already coming up in weight, going against a way naturally bigger man. This weight class is foreign to him, so he doesn't know what to expect. He's preparing the best way he can, bulking up, fighting bigger guys. You know, he sparred Marcos Maidana, one of the hardest punchers at 147, who is returning. In the past, he sparred Brandon Rios. Brandon Rios said he punched hard as hell. So he's accustomed to fighting these guys, but this is a different type of fighter in Errol Spence, who's a seek and destroy type fighter that will break you down. He will try to break your fucking ribs and have you piss blood at the end of the night. He needs a fatality type victory. He needs to channel his inner Mortal Kombat, because I know Errol Spence played that shit when he was young, and I know he playing this shit now. You know, he probably waiting on Mortal Kombat 11 to come out April 23rd so he can play it then. He needs to channel his inner Liu Kang, Scorpion, Raiden, whoever he played with and got those flawless victories on the Xbox or whatever. He needs to channel that shit and blast out Mikey Garcia in one round. Or there are going to be a lot of questions, even more questions than there already are, as to why you let a great little fighter who has no business even being in the ring with you go a certain amount of rounds. But like I said, I'm gonna also spin this video and tell you why it's not such a bad thing for Errol Spence to go to distance or go 6 to 8 rounds with Mikey Garcia. But for right now, if you're Errol Spence, the way you've been talking, the way your fans been talking, the way people feel this fight is going to play out, you need to confirm that March 16th. You need to Carlos Ocampo his ass, but in a brutal fashion way. He don't need to touch you. If you the boogeyman, if you the future of 147, if you the future pound-for-pound star, top pay-per-view draw, if you the next welterweight to, you know, be the big money man, you're going to have to do what you got to do in brutal fashion and flawless fashion against Mikey Garcia. Or people are going to be eager to get in the ring with you, and they're going to give you hell for it. No matter if you get the victory or not. You have to be dominant from the beginning to the end. A flawless victory, man. You shouldn't be touched by Mikey Garcia. I can't wait to break this fucking fight down, man, because I see flaws in Errol Spence. I see flaws in Mikey Garcia, but I see flaws in Errol Spence, man, that I'm going to just leave it at that. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you enjoy the content throughout the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also turn on your notifications so you won't miss anytime videos are uploaded. As always, drop those comments in the comment section down below, giving me your thoughts on this video. Head over to Facebook, smack that like button on the Colossal Boxing Talk Facebook page. Follow me on Instagram at Colossal_Boxing_Talk. Follow me on Twitter at ColossalCBT. Shout out to the movement and everybody that is moving with us. Be sure to check out 3kingsboxing.com daily for your latest and greatest updated, unfiltered, and unbiased boxing news and information reported the way it should be. Also, like the 3 Kings Boxing Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at 3 Kings Boxing and on Instagram at 3 Kings Boxing. Until next time, I am out. Peace.